You're gonna want to check your $100 bill before you spend it because the banknotes we go over in this video sold for a whole lot more money than $100. Now don't get me wrong, $100 is a lot of money, but just imagine being able to sell it for a lot more money than $100. Let's take this example. It's a 1928 $100 bill graded by PMG at a 63 EPQ. Someone sold it for $288. Or how about this 1974 $100 bill that sold for $660? On a bill like this, it really comes down to the condition. You can see it was graded by PMG at a 67 EPQ. That's only 3 points away from the perfect grade of 70. Now, if you have a 1974 $100 bill, the first thing you want to look at is to make sure that there are no folds or tears or pinholes on the bill whatsoever. Next, you're going to want to look at the centering. If you look at the margins, which is the white border around the bill, you can see that the centering of those margins is very important to the grade. The more centered the bill is, the higher the grade will go, as long as there are no folds whatsoever. Someone was able to come across this $100 bill and sell it for $660. $384 for this 2006 $100 bill. The biggest thing here, guys, is going to be the serial number. So pay close attention to see if there are any rare or fancy serial numbers that you have in your possession, because they could quite literally increase the value of your $100 bill. Now, when you're looking at the back of this 2009 $100 bill, you're going to see on the back bottom right corner what's called a plate position. Now, that number right there is an internal number used at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing to see where this specific bill was located on a printing plate. If you look on the front top left-hand side of the bill, you'll see what's called a front plate number, which typically comes with a letter and a number afterwards. This specific example has an FW before that front plate position. That FW stands for Fort Worth, where this bill was printed. If your bill has no FW on it whatsoever, that means it was produced at the Washington, D.C. facility. That can impact the value in certain situations. The main reason why this example sold for $720 is because this is a binary radar rotator serial number. Without getting too specific, all you gotta know is that if your serial number looks really cool like this one, your banknote's gonna be worth a whole lot more money than just $100 because $720 this one sold for. Not many people know this, but this is a genuinely issued, real 1966 $100 bill. This is called a legal tender note. You can tell you have a legal tender by the red seal and the red serial numbers on this specific banknote. If you have a legal tender $100 bill, it's going to be worth a whole lot more money than $100 because this example sold for $1,680. Here's another genuine example of a $100 bill. This one is from 1928. It's a gold certificate. So back in the day, you could bring this $100 bill to a local bank and exchange it for equal value of gold bullion or gold coin. Such a cool concept that we wish they still did today. However, if the condition of this banknote was better, it would have sold for a lot more money than $2,340. $16,200 for this 1928 $100 gold certificate bill. Now you can see the condition looks a lot worse in my opinion, but the big thing here, which shows the big value difference, is going to be that star at the start of the serial number. What that star means is that during the printing production of this bill, there was an error on the sheet of bills and a quality control manager saw that. They destroyed the sheet and produced a new sheet with a star at the start of the serial number. This is a replacement note, and that's why it sold for $16,200. If you like this video and want to learn more about numismatics, we have a completely free coin ebook down below. You can get that there, and we'll see you in the next video.